This is the worst play in Pokemon Unite. It's a craze that seems to be sweeping the nation, but I assure you, this is the worst play in Pokemon Unite. Hi, Jake, your resident content cowboy here. Yeehaw. Now, before you tell me, Jake, the worst play is AFKing. Jake, the worst play is stealing your teammate's jungle. Jake, the worst play is farming a Corphish at the 2-minute mark. Jake, the worst play is using Decidueye. Friends. The reason I think this is the worst play in Pokemon Unite right now is because people actually think it's a good play. I want to show you some clips, some footage from different games. I saw another content creator, Chris Heroes, post this the other day. I also saw a reply to that with an amazing clip of this play. And as crazy as it sounds, earlier that day, while I was streaming, this very same thing happened to me, so we have some footage of that. And I'm going to talk about why I believe this is the worst play. I'm not just going to say it's terrible, it's awful, and I'm also going to talk about why it is so prevalent. And it's sadly because some people get rewarded for it. Let's take a look. We'll start with this from Kaizen VGC just because it gives you a very clear picture as to what I'm talking about. So their team lost the team fight here at Zapdos, and they pan the camera over to see Cinderace hiding in the bushes there. It's a very common play, and I'm not here to call out individual players who are making these plays. What I am here to say is, and this is also... that part of the play is that's not what people are trying to do. The play is the snipe, the Zapdos snipe. Now, a few things to say about this. I don't know the entire clip, so I don't know the context here. It's possible by the time they showed up, it looked like their whole team was KO'd and they were just doing what they could to make this snipe. And in fact, in this video, I will talk about some situations where I do think this play is at least somewhat decent, even though it kind of breaks my heart. But what I'm talking about is this very common strategy that you see where a few characters specifically, often either Venusaur, Cinderace, Greninja, sometimes Decidueye, sometimes Talonflame. There are others who try it, but these are the main culprits. Cinderace, Venusaur, Greninja. They just sit in that top L bush. They wait for the entire team fight to go by where everyone gets KO'd. They don't help at all, and that they hope they can now throw their Unite move and steal Zapdos. Let's take a look at it here from Chris Heroes. He's fighting throughout this team fight, by the way. Chris Heroes, one of the best solo queue players, one of the best players in this game. Watch how he plays this Greninja.
He's such a scary com.
Look at what's happening here. In this one, you couldn't ever make the argument that, oh, you know, he got there late, he's waiting. You could see the arrows. Venusaur is sitting in that L bush. Chris is a level 15 Greninja fighting back and forth in here. And you're going to see just how good a good player is right now. He's literally fighting the entire enemy team right here. Continuing to fight. He's still sitting there.
He's actually playing 4v5, by the way.
Venusaur is still not engaging in this fight. Still sitting. He's making his way through. He is going to get KO on Pikachu right there. He's kind of baiting Zap here. He's going to get the KO, I think, on Venusaur right here. Gets the KO on Venusaur. He's going to get the KO here on Blissey. And yes, the arrows are highlighting it. It's still sitting in that bush. It's still sitting in there. If you could believe it. It doesn't even hit it with the Unite. Okay. It doesn't even get it. All right. It's so insane. This is so insane. So I will bring up some footage of this happening to me in game. And let me just say, here's the thing, okay? The problem with this play is you're taking one of the best characters in the game, at dealing damage and hopefully KOing enemy Pokemon in this most important team fight of the game. Venusaur, one of the absolute most brutal characters in the game, can survive in a crazy team fight and deal tons of damage. Cinderace's damage potential is out of control. Its mobility is incredible. Greninja, as you just saw Chris Heroes play with, is an absolute beast in these team fights. You're taking one of the best chances you have at winning and you're throwing it away for a gamble that you're going to get the timing of your move right. It's no good. You're taking, let's say in a team fight, you're going to go in there and you're going to fight, you're going to use your Unite move with a buddy barrier, and you've got a 50-50 shot of winning that team fight. Let's say the odds are that bad, or even the odds are 40%. You're probably going to lose that team fight. Those are better odds than letting your entire team get wiped out in a team fight, shooting your Unite move at a, I don't know, at best maybe 25-30% chance of getting it. Let's even say it's 50%. Let's say it's a 60% chance of getting that Zapdos. You still have your entire team KO'd. So you can't reliably run out and score. The enemy can just run and counter score. The likelihood of this play working out, especially in the situation that we see here from Chris Heroes, because we can see all the context, the likelihood of this working out for you as opposed to team fighting, they're not even in the same reality. There's no reality where this works, right? It just doesn't make any sense to do. Now let's see a very unfortunate situation from a match that I had. There's Past Jake down there. Hi, Past Jake. How are you, buddy? And you can see we're calling for Gather Here's in the center area. Our entire team is showing up except for our Venusaur, who is still kind of farming in the top there. It is what it is. They're showing up a little late. We probably could have pulled back and waited for this fight. And now, at this point, you can see our Venusaur has fully engaged as much as they are going to engage in this all-important team fight. We're kind of running back and forth here because we just lost our Slowbro. I see that Venusaur's not engaging. I move down here to hopefully try to get our Zeraora out of there and maybe catch Pikachu right here. I don't remember if I get it or not. Yeah, we get Pikachu, and then I get attacked by Wiggly and Lucario here, and I am not able to make it out. Of course, Venusaur, for whatever reason, has decided to sit up in that L-bush and just wait and wait and wait for this steal. It's such a terrible play because we have a chance to win this team fight here, but we can't win the team fight. And now the most unfortunate thing possible happens. He gets the steal. You can see it on my face. How upset I am with that. I'm throwing my hands up because I recognize that this person now believes what they did was good, and it was not good. It was not useful. It was bad for the team. However, in this one situation, it happened to work. That doesn't make the play any good. It just means that it worked in this one case. Yes, we end up winning. But boy, guys, this play is terrible. Look at how much I'm shaking my head. I just can't believe it. It's just so incredibly rough. And yes, they sat there the whole time and they let their entire team get KO'd, and then they shot their Unite move from the bush. It worked. We were ahead on score already and we won. That is the worst possible outcome because they think that play is actually decent. It's not decent. Your chances of winning using that play go down dramatically. If you're going to do anything, if you want your best chances of winning, and it's not always going to work, but these are your best chances, show up to Zapdos, try to get all of your allies there, have a buddy barrier, use your Unite at Zapdos. Those are your best chances. Those are your best chances. These snipes, they're not reasonable chances of winning. They're extremely low percentage chances of winning. Now, I promised I would tell you a situation where this is a good play, but I lied. No, there is a good play. If you have been at the team fight, you've lost your entire team, you've convinced the enemy team that you've left, and you have a move that still has the ability to snipe the objective, that is the only time I would consider that a good play. I'll also say I'm kind of surprised you would still have your Unite because you should have used it in that team fight. But let's say for whatever reason you still have your Unite, your entire team is wiped, and the enemy team is attacking Zapdos. Of course I want you to try to steal that Zapdos with your best stealing move. But that is the only time this play is legitimate. I know I'm going to see some comments on this video of people disagreeing with me. I'm not even gonna, I don't know what else to say. There is no one who thinks this is a good play. Oh, okay. And I do have to say this, just for whatever it's worth. Someone in the stream mentioned that they've seen top players do this. Top players would never do this unless they're trolling or they are completely out of options. Their entire team was wiped in some bizarre way and it's their only way to come back. That is the only time you would see this happen. I implore you, don't do this. It is terrible. People say matchmaking's bad. No, this is bad. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love you all. I will see you very, very soon. Oh, and before I go really quick, I wanted to give a shout out to the members of this YouTube channel. If you want to support me, of course, liking, commenting, I really appreciate all that. If you want to go the extra mile and help me out even more, becoming a member of the channel is a great way to do that. Thank you to all the members of this channel. I'll have more member-specific things going forward. I really appreciate you all. Goodbye.